Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here today. How is everyone doing? So for today's video, I am finally going to take a crack at the mystery of the secret monitor on the map Installation 04. That is a Firefight map on Halo Reach that came in the Anniversary map pack, and it came on a disc for Halo CE Anniversary as well, for the multiplayer mode. But anyways, this has been a question that you guys have been asking me for a long time. You've all wanted me to check it out for like for years, and I actually have been trying to look into it for a while, but I have never been able to succeed until quite recently, thanks to my friend Black Diamond, who actually helped me figure this stuff out. But on this map, when you come to this room and you stand by this door here, eventually a monitor will fly up to the door here and just kind of hover there for a little bit. It even has an option to swap weapons with it. You know, see it says hold B to take allies, and it looks like a focus rifle. But even if you press B to try to swap with it, it will not swap. It will never give you whatever the monitor is holding. So a lot of you have been asking me to take a look at this, to either get inside the room, see what else is in there, just figure out what's going on with that monitor, who actually I believe is Guilty Spark, because this is Installation 04, so it stands to reason that he would be the monitor of Installation 04. But that's beside the point. You guys also wanted me to figure out what that weapon is that he's holding and whether you can get it, if it's like a secret weapon or something. So without further ado, to get inside, I can tell you right now, we have not been able to find a way to glitch inside. We had to somewhat mod our way inside, actually. So what we did for this mod is we basically spawned a mongoose halfway through the door. That's the only thing that we changed about this. Well, actually, we also changed our initial spawn point, obviously, so we spawn here in the room. Our character is also invincible, but that's it. Everything else is the same. So let's get on the mongoose, and once you get on the mongoose, it will kind of like glitch out and then like clip you through. Now, once we're inside here, you can see that there's a Guilty Spark, or the monitor. There's also actually a death barrier right here, right behind the door. So that's why, if you ever thought you could maybe try to find a way to clip through the door, it probably would not be possible with a glitch, because you will clip right into a death barrier here. And it's not like a huge death barrier, it's just a small section, but nonetheless a death barrier. So I guess Bungie did kind of anticipate that and put a death barrier there to prevent people from getting inside this room. But we got inside regardless. So as you can see, it's a small room. There's not really anything in here except for Guilty Spark himself, or this monitor himself. Another interesting thing is the monitor is a friendly. As you can see, we're looking at it, and our reticle is green. Now, we can't kill the monitor. It's actually invincible. And even though we're in here, we still can't swap for its weapon. So hopefully that answers a little bit already about what's down here, and some details about the monitor itself. But I'm sure you all want to know about the weapon that's holding, the focus rifle, and whether you can swap with it or not. Well, that focus rifle, it's not a usable weapon that you can use as a Spartan or as any character. It's actually the same monitor beam weapon that Guilty Spark uses in Halo 3. If you look in the tags and the files for the game, they're both called the same thing. They're both called monitor beam in the files. It's more of a placeholder, I guess, in Halo Reach. It's not actually usable, to the best of my knowledge, at least. But it's not something you can hold. There's no model for it, and there's no animation to swap for it either. So, not without doing like extensive modding, like even further, you will never be able to use that weapon. And even if you could kill Guilty Spark here, he won't drop it. And I'll show you what happens in a little bit if you do mod it so that he can be killed. But right now, as you can see, all he does is just floats back and forth. He floats up, he floats back down, and then in a little bit he floats back up again, and so on. You can kind of mess with the way he floats around and which direction he's facing and stuff, but that's about all you can do down here. There's not really anything else. It's kind of just like a fun little, I guess, Easter egg that Bungie put in here. But it's not actually meant to have like a secret weapon they can use, despite what some people are hoping for. It's not like a scarab gun or anything, or some kind of secret focus rifle. It's just a placeholder, and I guess why it says you can swap with it, I'm not sure. It could just be Bungie wanted to like tease people, but it's just a placeholder. Would be my best guess. But it's it's just a monitor beam from Halo 3, and you can't use it. But in this mod, I modded it so that it can be killed, the monitor, and it blows up correctly. It has all the correct animations and explosion effects, but it doesn't drop anything. It doesn't drop its monitor beam weapon. It just explodes, and then it disappears, and that's it. So that is basically all there is to this. So we finally get to see what's down here in this room. I know a lot of you have been wondering for a long time. I've been asking about it. You know, I wish there were like something like even more down here, maybe even a way to get that monitor beam weapon, but there isn't. And if you wanted to make that monitor beam weapon work, you probably had to add like animations to it and models to it and other stuff. But it's just not meant to be used by Spartans, so you can't access it. It's just basically there to tease and taunt you. Classic Bungie, right? But yeah, so hopefully you guys found this to be interesting, and if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments. If there's anything else you want to check out or look into, just let me know, and I'll do my best to investigate it. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.